Welcome back to Combo Tea Chat with me, your girl Lovey. I hope everybody is being safe out there. So let's get into this Belle Collective recap, shall we? Last time we all checked in, the girls was about to get into it, go for blows. The teacher and Latrice arguing back and forth, calling each other bitches. You just knew they were supposed to get into it. That people had to separate them. Glenn had to step in, because they was all coming at teacher. She didn't know which way was what. Latrice ended up calling Josh. Josh saying, "Yeah, you have tried contacting me." And she said, "You's a motherfucking lie. When? And Latrice like, "See, I knew you was, cause you ain't shit. You ain't shit. You know you ain't. You know what you did. You know what you said. Blah blah skip it. Woo woo. But ain't nobody really trying to get in touch with her employees. So y'all really believe that? I don't know. It seemed a little iffy. And then we have Glenn upset because he want to be part of Tisha's business and everything. Because Tisha done said she don't want to have sex no more. She want to be celibate. And he was pissed off about that, ran on out the door, got in the car, wanting to leave. He ended up saying, I can't believe you. You just tell me what you want to do because I ain't got to be around, basically. She's like, I need time. I need to focus on me. I'm always doing stuff for you. Now it's trying to focus on me. I need to have my own money. I need to have my own. And then it got me to thinking, last season, did he supposed to have got a truck or something to start some type of business? What happened with that shit? I ain't heard nothing else about it. Very, very interesting. So then Shantae ended up getting the pictures of teacher friend trying to check Marie, saying, "Where you been? Why didn't you even try to stop nothing?" And Marie had to say, "Hold on. I was there from beginning to end. I don't know what you talking about." And I didn't have to step into nothing. She didn't help me when me and Latrice was into it last season, for the last few seasons. Why I gotta step in? She could handle it. She handling it, you know? And which she do got a point. She really, really do. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it was. And then we got Latrice upset, talking shit, saying basically she don't like people throwing her off her game. Like really, because Marie had you up and down, all around the streets tripping. Y'all know how those two was into it all the damn time, and now her and Letitia all into it over what are they arguing about? Like for real though, over the reunion, like it's quite clear that y'all gonna be around each other. You're gonna have to just get over the bullshit. You know, if your man knew how to keep his dick in his pants, you wouldn't have these issues, Letitia. Now she just tripping. Okay? Trying to work on a marriage though. I don't know. It's crazy. But do y'all think Cliff is doing some stuff on the side? Because he done left town. I think he went to Colombia or somewhere where and everything. And so he ended up coming back and stuff. And she called herself trying to make a meal for him, but she had her friend Amanda come over to help make the meal. And she like, girl, what is these potatoes? Those instant potatoes, the bag of expired. These is expired potatoes, she told her. How the hell we gonna cook on expired? Like, you gonna eat it? Not only did she have expired potatoes, y'all, she had expired butter. How in the hell do you expire butter? And what kind of butter expires? Or that just shows you just really don't cook at all, right? Interesting. Very interesting. Well, then we had Carrie and her husband Matt. They want to be the peacemakers of the group. It seemed like Matt. He ended up meeting with the guys one on one, of course, because Cliff like shit. I ain't just to fuck with Glenn because my wife is more important to me, and I gotta live with her, and what she says goes. He gotta apologize, and he had no business jumping into the women's situation, well, she is somewhat right, but at the same time, I guess he had to be there because Glenn was like, hold on, too many of y'all hoes coming up to my wife. Yeah, he trying to stay good in her good gracious too. The teacher was like, oh, Glenn, thank you for helping me. She was like that. But Cliff like I can't do it. The Bills got to get together. If the Bills get together, then me and Glenn could be cool. And then we got Glenn. He's salty about the whole situation because he look up to Cliff like a brother or a family member, and Cliff just ain't dealing with it, unfortunately. So it seemed like the ladies really need to get it together. And so with that being said, Carrie had a little outing, a little retreat for the girls called Carapathy, in where she has some therapists come in and try to talk to the ladies or whatever. And then boom, 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 it happened all over again, more bickering. But prior to that, Timber got a call on the way to the retreat that not her husband, but her father ended up having a stroke or something. So basically, she didn't even take the trip. So she ended up leaving. I hope everything was all right with her father. But yeah, the girls end up getting to it in front of the therapist. The therapist like, Belle said, how y'all supposed to be women lifting each other up? Y'all don't even lift each other up. What type of situation is with this? And with that being said, the girls started, a teacher and Latrice crying, with between each other and everything. It seemed like they really hurt and missed their friendship. But we'll see how that go, because I guess on the next episode they gonna have a little sit down powwow between each other. Y'all could tell that they are really hurt, but we'll see what happens. I don't know. Well, they all talk behind each other back at the end of the day, for the most part, because it does seem like everybody have to split up their parties or go see her. It was a lot of meetings without them, back and forth of what's gonna be what's gonna be said with what. It's a lot. It's a lot. But hopefully they'll get it all together. I'm pretty sure they will. But this is either here or there. But they need to fix it. Fix it real quick because they tripping. They really are. And I hope they really get it together because they could do a lot more with each other than without each other at the end of the day. So that's all I got for you guys. Until the next round, it's your girl Lovey bringing you the convo tea in the chat. And if y'all don't talk about something, just leave it on in the comments. Let's do it. We ain't got nothing to lose, right? Until next time, everybody, hit that subscribe button. Bye. See ya with your girl Lovey.